Hello, good evening all. Welcome to the session Saturdays for Sustainability Learning. So every Saturday we are connecting to learn more about sustainability topics, and we have goal. Its goal is a discussion. It's not a one-way expert session. It's a discussion about sustainability topics, and we want to understand it in holistic manner. So that is something that we all have in mind, and I would like to call this as a mastermind group where we are connecting every week. And I'm very sure that you already know about mastermind group, so we'll not discuss. But just for your information, these are some of the important points about mastermind group, and we would like to bring this discussion forum as a mastermind group where there is a concept of synergy, right? So 1 plus 1 is not 2. There are infinite possibilities. So the same possibility for learning that we would like to explore from this initiative. So welcome all who have joined for the first time to this initiative. And these are the 4 outcomes that we are expecting from every week's 1 hour discussion. That's learning one new concept every week. And reason is very simple. Sustainability is such a evolving field, such a dynamic field. It's not possible to get updated by ourselves. And second point is we don't get that much time with our busy lives, our professional lives. So devoting 1 hour for learning, that makes a good case for connecting every Saturday. Second outcome that we can expect, it's networking with fellow professionals, learning from their experience. Third is exploring different opportunities, maybe learning opportunities or career opportunities. And fourth is thought leadership. Sustainability is a dynamic field, you all know, and we would like to steer the sustainable development or sustainability initiatives through the support of all of us. So that is something that you can expect from these discussions. So what do we do? Uh, First and foremost thing I would like to tell all is this session is not an expert session, and it's meant to have a discussion. The reason is very simple. If you know about this data information knowledge wisdom pyramid, currently we have all the data, all the information that is required for let's say for us. It's more than enough. What is lacking is the knowledge and application part of it. So knowledge and wisdom is something that we are lacking, and that's only possible with the discussions that we have, with the experiences that we have. And discussion and question answer is the best way to learn. So that's why we are connecting over here to discuss about these topics. Okay. Yeah, so how do we connect? So I guess if you have received this link, so you might have registered with this link, with this Google form. And there are two ways. First is WhatsApp group, or second, if you don't want to be on WhatsApp, that's fine. I'm adding those registered over here on the calendar invite as well. So you might be getting either of these ways the invite for the session. All right, with this short introduction, let's discuss about today. So this is 33rd week that we are having this discussion forum, and today we have a topic called as greenhouse gases accounting, GHG accounting. And I'm very happy that we have today expert Dr. Maruthi Suman. I hope I am calling your name correctly. And I'll quickly introduce him. So currently he is working as a GHG lead auditor in EcoHodo. Currently he is in Faridabad, Delhi region, if I'm correct. And he has a great experience as an auditor and as a different managerial positions. So before without wasting any time, I would like to invite Dr. Maruthi Suman, and maybe you can suggest us how we can go ahead, because he don't want to present something on the screen. So he wanted to take it with a discussion. So yeah, over to you, please.
Hello, Namaste all. Um, my name is Suman, Dr. Suman. Short, I am from Andhra Pradesh, Visakhapatnam. For last 2 years, I am in this field. I worked with. I am presently working with EcoHodo. We are a carbon project consultancy services company. We do emission reporting, emission report assessment, carbon accounting, and uh, project development, PDD, and carbon trading also. mainly in sectors like waste management, electric vehicle, and nature-based solutions. Other sectors also we do. Uh, that is all about EcoHodo. We are AI-driven platform, DMRV. It is a AI tool developed in-house by our company, and we are still working on it. Not yet it is evolved. We are still developing. And before I worked in KBS certification and EPIC sustainability services. They are one of the DOEs and validation and verification bodies in UNFCCC and Veera Gold Standard, Global Carbon Council, Social Carbon, and there are so many other voluntary carbon market people. They are. I have done. I worked as auditor, verifier, technical reviewer, mainly for sector one, CDM sector one. It is uh, energy generated from renewable and non-renewable sources. Other sectors also I worked improved cook stove projects in Veera, and I have done also regarding this GHG accounting. I have done one project with IOCL Panipat Refinery, GHG verification project for IOCL Panipat Refinery. It is verification project we have done, and the report is submitted and it is approved by IOCL Panipat team. That's all. And coming to my today's presentation, I don't want to present anything. I want to tell there are two sites, India GHG protocol and India GHG program. There are two websites which anybody can
I'll
go.
just share that on screen so that everyone can see, and I hope it's visible for all, right?
India GHG program, and that so many it is developed by TERI and WRI and some other organizations. In this, there are so many data available, calculation tools, standards and guidance, resources, and so many yeah, things available. And another website also is there, India GHG protocol. Uh, that is also uh, there are these two websites. If you go to thing, you can get all the data and what are the happenings. And uh, the, somebody asked how can we calculate GHG emissions? The
Yes,
tools
so we have
are
two questions as of now we have received. So first question was if any
but
organization want to go for GHG
before
accounting.
going to question, I have some questions I want to.
Okay, please,
Uh,
please, yeah.
as you know, the GHG greenhouse gases, mainly there are carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide, methane, and all. Why only CO2 is considered as major uh, greenhouse gas compared to other? Recently in COP28, methane also they consider as major thing, and they are working on it to bring methane also, because during landfill and all methane is evolved. Now that is also they are considering, but why only CO2 is considered? Anybody can tell? I think you understand my question.
Yes, so I'll just reframe the question. I hope it's clear. So why we are only considering CO2, right?
Yes,
Though
yes.
we have other greenhouse gases, so why we are only focusing on CO2? Yes, please. This is a discussion forum, so please go ahead. There is no wrong answer. There is no silly question or wrong question. So it's everyone is learning. So please go ahead.
Can I answer?
Yes,
Yes,
yes.
please. Yeah.
Yeah, so I think all the other gases are later converted into CO2. That is why I think we have a major focus on CO2.
Okay. Any other answers?
Uh,
Has a higher global warming potential compared to others. Methanes and those over a period of time gets more diluted. CO2 is the main villain where it in a way cost for global warming. That's why we have CO2 equivalent. We convert all gases into CO2 equivalents.
Okay.
And I think also CO2 is the main gas through energy consumption. And 75% of the gas is almost 80% of GHG. If you see the entire spectrum of the GHG gases, it is the CO2. So you
Yes.
focus on CO2 because of fossil fuels, main emission gas is CO2.
Okay. Anybody wants to tell more answers?
And
think
in chat
lifespan
also
of
we can see
CO2
some
is more
answers.
than
Yes, Dr. Pankaj,
lifespan
please.
of CO2 is lifespan of CO2 is more compared to other gases, kind of thing.
Okay.
CO2 can trap the heat that is more responsible for the global warming.
Yeah, and even residence time is much more as compared to methane and nitrous
Yeah,
oxide.
its heat trapping capacity is more, and it will be like major cause for the global warming.
And majority in the environment is CO2, actually, the enhanced GHG scenario, because methane and all are basically, the source of emissions are way too less and different.
Okay. I will tell my answer. Another answer I am having. Almost one participant is near to that answer, but I want to tell some science-based view. CO2 does not have half-life. Once it goes into the atmosphere, it stays there. That is why CO2 capture, storage, and CCUS, carbon capture, utilization, and storage. So many things are happening, and also underwater, uh, some now research is going on. And, that is the CO2 does not have half life compared to methane and all other gases. You are also correct in your own way. All our answers are correct, but first, some person told the answer, but in a technical way or science based. You can also go through the IPCC report, working group report, and uh, uh, assessment report. Recently, and the next report will be announced shortly, maybe next year or like that. But latest report, IPCC is the best report. I think everybody knows about it, and it has vast analysis, and it's experts from all over the world, and IPCC report.
Yeah, AR6.
A working group also,
Yes.
two reports will be there, working group report and
Adaptation.
assessment report. The two reports will be there. That is more than enough. It has all views, science based, everything. If we go through that, and it covers everything, not only energy or anything. It has cover all the things, biodiversity or anything, and it is attended by so many. It is done by so many experts. If you want, I can share the link or you can search in Google. And next, I want to ask another question. As everybody knows, there are three scopes: uh, scope 1, scope 2, scope 3. Scope 1 is direct emissions, scope 2, scope 3 is indirect emissions. Can anybody tell? I want to uh, tell one simple, easy of understanding scope 1, scope 2, scope 2, scope 3. Scope 3, till now, it is not mandatory or not uh, done, but still work is going on because still guidelines and everything must have to come. But scope 1, scope 2 is mandatory, and every organization must do it. It is for their better. I want to tell one simple, easy way of understanding. 3 B's means scope 1 for burn, scope 2 for buy, and scope 3 beyond my direct control. Like that, you can remember. There
What was
are
the first? I missed the first.
burn,
Okay,
buy,
burn.
and beyond my direct control. This I learned from I am also NABCB assessor also. I have attended training in NABCB. There is one expert speaker, Dr. Kumar Yamayar. He has given in his presentation. I am also externally, I am a NABCB, National Accreditation Board for Certification Bodies. I am a assessor. Recently got approved by NABCB and at to start project. I am waiting for assignment. During the 3 days training, there are some experts from NABCB team and the 3 days program. In that program, mainly the whole GHG protocol or all these things mainly goes from different standards, ISO standards. Can anybody tell which standard for which purpose? What is the base for all this GHG background? Which ISO standards refer?
14064, 1, 2, 3. 14064. There are
yes.
1, 2, and 3 standards.
Yes, yes. Any other standards?
14067 also.
And any other?
AA 3000.
No, okay. Then another standard. Anybody can tell any other standards? It is for VBBs.
1406, 1467.
Okay. Still another standards too.
14065.
Yes, yes.
66 and 67. Yeah.
And also there is one other standard, ISO 17029. Anybody can tell which standard ISO 1406412 applies to which organization or which bodies are like that?
ISO 14064 Part 1 is for the GHG quantification and guidance for the organizations. And second is for the projects. And these two standards are for verification, whereas for quantification, and second one is verification. Third one is for verification and validation.
Okay, I will tell in short. ISO 14 simple easy method to remember. ISO 1406413 is for PPs, project proponent, and ISO 14063 is for VVBs, validation and verification bodies, and ISO 14065 17029 to evaluate the VVBs assessors by NSCB. 14065 14066 is for competence of the VVB personnel. It is more related to that. And ISO 17029, it is for process conformity assessment standard. Like that, it is. You can simply remember that for VVBs like DOEs, VVBs, mostly they require ISO 14063 because there how to quantify, how to verify everything will be there. The job of VVBs or DOEs is mainly that job. And 1406412 is for project proponent. In that there are guidelines how to become and all these things will be there. If you want that main documents, I am having the full PDF document. Anybody wants, I can share it. All the 5 ISO standards: ISO 14064 123, ISO 14065, ISO 17029. It is a PDF document, original document, but it is not master copy. It is a duplicate copy. If anybody wants these 5 copies, I can share it with the team to Dhananjay ji, and he can pass it to.
Yes, that would be great. If you can
I
just
think-
share with me, I'll make it available for others.
Yeah, that will be great. Yeah.
In that whole the things are there, and it is very difficult to understand, but by series of understanding, by series of projects you do or engage with team or like that, you can definitely, it is first you do two, three projects, it is very easy and understandable. And next one I want to mainly concentrate is main uh, thing we have to first start this GHG accounting with the client. We have to confirm that level of assurance. This is the main part. Uh, Level of assurance. Anybody can tell what level of assurance uh, with respect to these standards, as per these standards.
Reasonable assurance and limited assurance.
Yes, yes. Reasonable assurance, standard assurance, and limited assurance. Limited assurance means 5 to 10% accuracy. Standard means plus or minus 15%. Reasonable means plus or minus 5% to 2 to 5% or like that. If I am wrong, you can. I am also learning. I am not that much expert. Or this all I gathered from my experience and attending trainings and from different speakers. And uh, actually, my area of work is another one. It is voluntary carbon market and all. This GHG cooking is part of it. Our major work is the voluntary carbon market and all. But this also I attended NABCB training and all. This is the main thing. First, we have to uh, come agreement with the project owner or client or any organization, so that we can the accuracy level will be defined. And this uh, suppose we generally nowadays we are doing only limited organizations. This is also you can do, depends upon the requirement of the client and accuracy. Yeah, all are understood. And also next point is uh, and there are other schemes also, like CII, Confederation of Indian Industry, Green Co program standard. That is also a very good program. It is in-house developed by CII in India. It also covers so many things. Anybody can go through the website and they can see a Green Co.
This is the one that you are suggesting.
CA Green Co rating.
Oh, Green Core. I'm sorry.
Green Co.
Green Core.
Green Co.
It's company का co.
Company CO.
Here E and CO.
CA
Here
was
E and CO.
Green Co rating.
it is also very effective, and already some players are already registered with CIA. You can see, and it also wonderful. It covers so many things like life cycle assessment, so many things. You can any organization want to excel this one, they can become a part of that. There is a training program also, and uh, and also somebody wants to become Green Co certified company or personal, they can do this course and they can get certified. Already some organizations already accredited by Green Co. You can go through it.
Okay, great.
And also there is a NABCB, a National Accreditation Board for Certification Agencies. They evaluate the VVs, NABCB.
Yes, I guess this is the same, right?
They evaluate Rajesh Maheshwar is the CEO, and they evaluate the VVs, and they have tie-ups with so many standards and Asia, so many other organizations. like ISO rating, ISO this one. This is also if they have this NABCB approved. Nowadays, they are making it mandatory and to have NABCB rating. Maybe guidelines will come by shortly or it came, I don't know. This is regarding NABCB. And another thing is, as everybody knows, I think CCTS, Carbon Credit Trading Scheme by Bureau of Energy Efficiency, Government of India, which is statutory body under uh, recently draft procedure for guidelines have been uh, published in the website, and they asked for stakeholder comments. The date is already finished, but we are waiting for final copy, draft copy. You can go to the BE website. There the scrolling will come. Bureau of Energy Efficiency. BE. BE India. Veera. In the top, you can see the scrolling. There, National Energy Conservation Day, and it will go scrolling. Next, Energy Conservation Awards. Then cooling, space cooling. That notification will be available. You can download that detailed procedure for compliance mechanism under CCTS. This you can download, but this is not a final copy. Still, it is only draft. Final copy maybe they are doing. And another one is procedure. You can go to the website. The scrolling back main home page. It is scroll will come. They have asked for stakeholder comments. No, not this one. The scrolling will come. Scrolling.
Okay, all right. Or otherwise, I can see if that is available in publication.
No. It will, after this detailed procedure, it will
Okay,
come.
all right.
Accreditation eligibility criteria and procedure for accredited carbon verification agency.
Okay, perfect.
This is,
So this is also draft
disclosure
document, right?
draft
It's not
document.
finalized.
They asked for stakeholder comments. Already date also finished, but we are waiting for the final draft copy. In this, what they are thinking is they want to bring the team must be considered in that the team. The BE certified energy managers and auditors must be there. They want them to be main team. They design and like that. The team, the audit team, or the agency wants to register is should have Bureau of Energy Efficiency certified energy managers auditors. But final draft, final copy, we are not yet. We are waiting for the any organization wants to be a part of CCTS. They can get update with BE and they can enroll, and because it is under Energy Conservation Act Amendment Bill 2022 under our Prime Minister Narendra Modi, they have done amendment to Energy Conservation Act, and in that this all these things are happening, and there is also draft notification for energy conservation building code for commercial sector, house, and all. They also issued guidelines. Draft PDF also available in the website.
Okay.
They have divided. Actually, energy conservation building code. It is a big code. It is developed by Bureau of Energy Efficiency under Energy Conservation Act. But they have now drafted a draft copy for household, commercial, and industrial. It is public. It is available in BE website. They are asking for comments from experts or stakeholders so that they can release the final draft.
Yeah.
These are
So
the
I would just
updates.
like to just stop you here. I guess Manish has a question related to construction industry. Hi, Manish. Yes, I can see in chat. So his question is, in the collective experience here, which one of these multiple rating systems or standards are most relevant for the construction industry? Manish, if you want to explain your question, so please.
Yeah. Can you hear me all right?
Yes, yeah.
Okay. No, I was just saying there are multiple global standards. Of course, in India, what I have heard most of is the BRSR standard. Thank you also for explaining that there are multiple other entities that are, issuing either rating methods or maybe even ministries that are bringing in more things that may be applicable to different sectors. For example, you said Ministry of Power, talking about Bureau of Energy Efficiency, etc. So what I'm trying to think is there's so many disparate pieces. What is the one thing that one should look at that encompasses everything, or is it really a sum of parts that somebody needs to look at to understand how to go about measuring and reducing, right? And so my specific question was, if somebody wanted to look at the construction industry, right? What are some of these different standards rating systems that in the collective experience here are most relevant?
For construction industry, already there is a Griha rating and
Lead,
energy
lead,
conservation.
lead is more
CA,
IGBC.
IGBC, and Griha rating, and energy conservation building code. And there is also in CDM under UNFCCC, there is one sector, there are total 17 sectors in CDM. In that, one of the sector is building. There are also some methodologies under CDM, but it is not that much popular. But there is one of the sector in CDM building. There are some methodologies available. You can go to UNFCCC website, cdm.unfccc.int.
CDM dot.
UNFCCC.int.
Sorry.
UNFCCC. UN.
Okay.
UN.
UNFCCC. Okay.
No, cdm.unfccc.
CDM dot U.
FCCC.int. That one, first one. In that, all things are available, but now CDM is not operational. We are expected from COP27, some discussions may happen and it becomes operational, but sadly it's not happened. Article 6 of Kyoto Protocol has not been discussed in COP27, but things are happening. Maybe we are expecting some news from UNFCCC shortly to, but others voluntary carbon market standards like gold standard, Veera, they are actively uh, bringing with new things and everything. And also there is another ICVC, Integrated Council for Voluntary Carbon. Integrated
Yes.
Council for Voluntary Carbon Market.
Yes, Dr. Mishra, you want to add something, please?
Yeah, no, I had a question actually.
Okay.
So my question is that do we have any India specific emission factors?
Yes.
And who's the one who's providing? Because when I've gone through, it's only for no transport sector. There is available by WRI India and TERI.
Yes.
But especially I wanted energy sector, right? Or any other sectors. Any India specific, because to get into the tier 2 calculations.
You can.
Shall I take this question, Dhananjay?
Yeah, just a minute, So, yeah, Ashish, you were asking, right? If I'm correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, please go ahead.
Yeah, my name is Vijay. I work for a company called Vipico. We developed a platform called Sustainability Data Platform. With respect to your questions on emission factors relating to India, okay, India has developed its own protocol called India GHG program, where we find the emission factors of transport. With respect to electricity, you will get in CAGA report, which is updated regularly yearly wise. There is a grid wise north, east, and west, and central grid. You will get exactly result. But India GHG program is a very previously updated. It is not updated regularly. It was updated by 2015 and all. And yeah, it was not updated.
Yeah, 2014.
Yeah, if you want to electrical, especially on the electricity grid, for each reason wise, granularity wise, how you want to go, if you should go for CES website. Year wise, you will get the emission factors with related to the state wise and hydro, wind, solar, and mixed energy. Everything will be getted. This is a very updated one in respect to all global standards.
No, that I have, but suppose for petroleum, we want for petroleum, India is specific. We want for diesel, we want for say LNG. Where do we get those India specific?
You want it for electricity or for materials?
I said energy. Energy encompasses coal, petroleum, and LPG. Anything fossil fuels, right? Total.
Yes. With respect to electricity is updated. With respect of energy, as you said, it is right. Still, we need to follow DEFRA and other related internationally global standards specific to India. Yeah, there is
no. To go for default emission factors.
Not default. You can go for EPA or DEFRA or IPCC.
Yeah.
Also, API, American, that also they publish every year.
Which one? Sorry, EPA, right?
API.
Not API, EPA.
What is EPA?
EPA, Environmental Production Act.
USA EPA. EPA.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
And also, one can go through IPCC report, working group report, WR and working group report, and assessment report. That also everything is there, science based and all emission factors. So much data and everything is available. Because as a validator and verifier and technical reviewer, we use mainly IPCC data and API for API data. American some name is there, especially for oil and gas and everything. That data we use. They update that report. Now I am not having that link. If you want, I will share that. And for transport, India also Shakti Energy Foundation, they released one report. You can get that report. In that, they have published for emission factors for two-wheelers, three-wheeler, all the vehicle categories, fleet vehicles, and all these things. If you want that link, you can Shakti Energy Foundation report.
Yes. Before going forward, just a minute. So Vijay, I didn't get the website that you were sharing. Can you please just repeat that?
Yeah. See, what we have done, it is a complex.
So this is the same, right?
Yeah.
That you were talking. Okay.
No, not this one. Not this one. I will share the list of all this whatever he is having. No, we can. What we have done, we have connected APIs. Okay, what this APIs? What we'll do? We will connect it to the regional, local, and international global. Whenever the user wants to select any global emission factors in our platform, they can select and put it to the map into the element, and the results will be calculated auto-wise. No need to search for all the website. The user only now wants. User has to feed in the consume what he consumed. That's it.
Okay.
Now, there are many APIs, Dhananjay, which have We can go to any Climate Pro or any API that already in the market, which is developed by international USA agencies and all. You will get all the details, whatever the sir was telling, sir was telling. Fantastic. Thanks for the call. Thanks for this.
Okay,
Yeah.
and would you like to recommend any one which is in your experience that is more accurate or more
No,
user friendly?
it's not about
For India.
no, it's not about accurate damage. It's about granularity, how the organization want, which element they want to map, and what is their cost. Because every element, no, here, any element factor is due to monetization. That
Right.
means organization has to pay, bell or sell or buy. Okay. The emission factors, choosing of emission factors or guiding of emission factors, one should be very careful. But yeah, it's again depends on their particular CSO and top manager what they want to do.
Right.
See,
But you are saying
IPCC
for India specific, we have the data, right? We can get it.
India specific, there is very limited to as one of our sports period is only 2014, and electricity is regularly updated. But we can go for DEFRA or IPPC. Again, it's again depend on the baseline. How you traceability is there depends because traceability plays a very key role. Whenever the organization wants to set a baseline, how do you measure the baseline? Recalculating of the baseline, all the things will be affected there. And as it is now, it is all depends on the top management which emission factor he wants to choose at the baseline.
But
See,
maximum in globally we are using IPCC.
yeah,
Actually, maximum companies are going for IPCC.
Because many
They are having like various different volume, and you can refer.
many European companies no, they don't like IPCC because when you compare with IPCC and European local region and also it will be very less. Suppose if you take an electricity which is having a RE electricity more at the local, emission factor will be less. If you compare to IPPC, it will be more. Again, it depends on the user.
Yeah.
Cannot say IPCC is the best or it's a DEFRA is the best. Again, it depends on the what is the lowest level of emission factor which organization can benefit in that factor. Yeah,
true.
many people has to research on that.
Yeah.
See, India, it's only transport section. Transport has been issued in 2014, not updated thereafter, and for the grid that is available.
Yes,
Rest all are using default emission factor of 2006 IPCC guidelines.
No, it's not default. We should not say.
This is not country specific either way.
No, it's not default. It is an ICC referred website.
And these are default in the sense that they are not country specific. The moment you go for country specific, your emission changes depending upon quality of your energy and the technology which you are using.
Yes, exactly. See,
so that has not been integrated into any of the emission factors.
Yeah.
Also, BE has also data, Bureau of Energy Efficiency. They have one program called DEP, Energy Efficient Technologies already available in BE. Any company, they are focusing on mainly in energy intensive sectors like steel, cement, and this one. Maybe next year a pilot project will be started by Bureau of Energy Efficiency. It is called DEP.
Any Saudi Arabia related emission factors are there? Dhananjay or Suman, do you know, sir? Saudi Arabia's emission factor similar to India.
I don't know.
Actually, all these things we take as a reference, and because these are all internationally approved, and any organization follows it and they agree. This is only to estimate. We are not getting actual things. This is only estimated emission calculations are like that. And during verification and later things, we will get the actual ones. During first stage only, there are methodologies and everything and all these things. We only estimate. Then during after registration of project and once it is approved by concerned standard, then it comes the verification stage and then the issuance stage, issuance of carbon credits. During verification stage, they exactly verify what is what and they will issue the credits. Then only the credits will be issued. During the first stage, during project registration, PDD development, project design documents are like that. We use corresponding methodology and guidelines of each standard which is applicable, and we prepare the report and submit to the concerned register, and they will approve. If there are any comments, they will give comment, and you have to correct it. And once it is approved, then it will go to verification stage. During verification stage, there will be a crediting period for renewable, non-renewable projects. Crediting period is 10 years. For Apollo projects, there are two types of projects. One is Apollo and non-Apollo. Apollo means agriculture, forestry, and other land use. Non-Apollo means energy efficiency, energy demand, renewable energy, non-renewable energy, building, plastic, and all. There are total 17 sectors in CDM, Apollo and non-Apollo. Uh, and it will, once it is verification is done, for Apollo projects, it may be 30 years, 100 years, depending upon the project size and methodology chosen. And during rating period, they will 1 year or 2 years, every 2 years or like that. Verification will be done, and every year or 2 years or 5 years, the period will interval will be there. It can be chosen by the project owner. They have to apply for this thing, and during verification, exact things will be uh, approved, and accordingly the credits are issued. Now transparency and digitalization is happening, not like before, because there are so many rumors that greenwashing and all before it happened, but now all the uh, standards and all, they are going into digitalization and more transparent, and there are some tools, DMRV tools, and now technology, AI, and all they are using, and now there is a transparency and everything. But some rumors are there. Actually, it happened also. Greenwashing has happened. I think anybody can tell what is greenwashing?
It's a misrepresentation of the work that they are doing. So that is the basic. Right?
But now no need to worry, because now the advent of the technology and all these things, now transparency, digitalization is happening, and now things are being taken care, and no need to worry. It is, but it can be debatable. So many people have different views. That it is only gimmick and all, but definitely there is a scope. And recently report, so many dollars of money is required for to achieve these targets, NDCs and all. That's all. Anybody can ask questions
Okay,
or
great,
share.
great. So last 10 minutes we have, and I'll just ask quick questions and quick answers. Maybe all we have many experts in the session, so you can just quickly take up the question. So first question that we had before starting the session was if any organization want to go for GHG accounting and verification of it. So what are the steps followed? So quickly, if you want to share with some of the documentation that are required for them. So maybe a 1 minute or 2 minute answer. I'm not sure whether that is possible or not, but please.
Yeah, they can, once the CCTS guidelines are finalized by the European agency, any agency can do it. They can apply for, or they can go for CA Green Co rating, or Griha rating, or IGBC rating. If they want to go into that one, they can approach the application form and everything there. But there are some guidelines and procedures. And if you want to go to voluntary carbon market or CDM, if you want to become a DOE or VEB or like that, eh, definitely they can also become. But there are some guidelines, and fees also is there, and they can become a VVB, or they can collaborate with existing VVBs or DOEs. There is also option. Suppose if you want to collaborate with one of the DOE or VVB like KBS or like that, they can have an agreement with them, and like that also opportunity is there.
Okay, so the what one thing that I understood, so there are multiple options that are available. You need to check which is more suitable for your needs, right? So I guess that is the one way to look at it. Yes, Dr. Mishra, you want to add something?
Yeah, I have one query regarding this. This is okay. Like if we want to do, on our own, following GHG protocol, GHG inventory accounting of some particular organization, no, which consists of all energy, LULUCF, and the no waste, water. So in case if we want to do that with our own resources, so to get the baseline verification, which are the organizations which are no doing that baseline verification?
DOEs and VVBs can go through the or CA also. There are list of organizations which those who are Green Co certified organizations in the CA website. So already some organizations are there. And for voluntary carbon market, there are already DOEs listed in UNFCCC website or Veera Gold Standard and all these standards. They can approach them. Those are all publicly available.
Okay, especially for no India. Any Indian companies which are now working on this too?
Yeah, there are. If you go to Green Co rating system, there are already available rated companies. These are.
Okay, thank you.
There are some organizations also like they are already approved by.
I can see some of the reference guides are also there, so maybe
Not
we need to check.
already
This might be a help.
organizations also there are the certified CA certified resources we got. CA certified Green Co facilitator. You can go through it, and there are organizations you can contact them. And also Bureau of Energy Efficiency also has some organizations you can go through it, and IGBC, CI, IGBC ratings to green building sector. And for BRSR and ESG, SEBI guidelines, and there are some consultants they are working ESG reporting, ESG everything, carbon footprint assessment, and all.
Oh, thank you,
And
Mr.
smart
Dhananjay,
application.
can you make some kind of a this thing on this after the session to send us as a this thing, reference only?
Yeah, sure. I'll send. Yeah.
Thank you.
And specifically, you want any information, you can contact me. Definitely.
Yeah, sure. And
There are,
just
and
just
now
to remind all,
also,
actually, the importance of this session or this initiative is it's not just data or information. It's about getting to know about how to use it. Means it's very easy to get all this whatever we discuss. It's very easy. You just need to Google it. You will find it. Just require 5 to 10 minutes. But the most important part that comes from experience is how to use it, and maybe some of the key resources that will not be available easily. So that definitely we will be happy to share to all. So that we will
what
do.
I'm telling is, as I'm into this field, I use all these websites. I know where the
Right.
data and all available and where we to all these things. It is easy for me.
Right.
But if you simply Google search, you cannot get all these things.
Agree. Yeah.
You will find searching, finding, and everything. We are all we am and my related field. We go through these websites and all. We attend meetings and all and everything.
Yeah. So definitely. So getting a benefit from your experience and hard work. So that
I'm
something.
also only 2 years experience. Still more. Now ISO new amendments are coming. So many things are happening. ISO new the amendment they have done
Great,
to
great.
come up the standards.
Yeah, so I'll just move to quickly next question. I received these two, three questions in similar lines, which were how to learn about calculating GHG emissions. So can we understand in a simple way how to calculate the emissions? So that is one question that I can see. It has been asked.
How to calculate means there are tools available, and in CDM, in website there are CDM, Vera, Gold Standard, and all these standards. These are publicly available. All the methodologies corresponding to different sector. You can download, and there are formulas and everything. Actually, there are three types of emissions: project emissions, the baseline emissions, leakage emissions. These three emissions you have to consider. Those are all given in the methodology how to calculate and what are the considerations, what are the data we require and all. In methodologies you will find there are methodologies. In methodologies for each sector, small scale, large scale, afforestation, and all these things are there. You can go through it.
Okay, great, great. Thanks a lot for the answer. And maybe if anybody would like to ask any question, or if you would like to discuss anything, add your experience, please, you can.
Yeah, Dhananjay, now this all these manual calculations, no, this all has gone. Searching website, picking this one. As a sustainability practitioner, you want to add value to the business, not finding all these emission factors going on searching. Choose one platform which is best in your platform. Focus on what you are consuming, accelerate your journey, and do decarbonization journey. Don't follow in this trap of doing reporting and all. What you can innovate at your workplace, what you can build a sustainability journey, and how you can make a difference at your business, rather than going this all standards, all this blah blah blah. Go focus on your work, to choose one platform for report. That's it. Everything falls beyond that.
That's great, great.
Yeah.
Practical insight.
I
Yes, Dr.
think
Mitra.
very aptly said that you do your business and thereafter see how you can decarbonize your no businesses, say where it is maximum, and look at your own no processes, how you can make them more efficient, and where you can make interventions, and you can
Yeah.
use reduction strategies and make systems sustainable.
Yeah, there is no right or wrong. Whatever you which fits to you, which works for you, which creates value for you, that's it. That is the right way, and it will become a best practices.
With the right intent and right tools, as you said, so
Yeah.
we can contribute. Yeah.
Thanks, Dhananjay, for this call. Thank you very much.
Yes. Thank you everyone for joining and adding value to this
Yeah,
discussion.
thank you.
We still, if anybody would like to share anything, please, you can.
Thank you, Mr. Dhananjay. It's a good discussion. Great.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Dhananjay sir. I appreciate.
Thank you.
It was very fruitful. Thank you.
Thank you, Suman sir.
Thank you.
And
Thank you.
Dhananjay. Yeah.
Thank you,
Dhananjay, I
Suman sir,
think
also.
today we recorded a record high number of participants. At some point of time, it touched almost 47.
That's the wonderful support, and happy to see. It's useful. Yeah. Yes, and just a final note for all. So I might not be able to send everyone, though you have put your email address in the chat. I might not be able to send you personally. So I've created a system so that everything gets automated. So please do register yourself. I have put the link in chat, and that will ensure that you will get the calendar invites and WhatsApp group link. So yeah, so as rightly said by Mr. Vijay, so it's better to have automated the system instead of doing it manually. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Yes.
Okay,
Thank you,
thank
everyone. Have a great weekend. Thank you so much. Bye.
Thank you. Bye bye.